Jesus. It's got men of God and women of God and prayer warriors. I said these citizens of this other country, of a heavenly country. We got a burden for the lost. We got a burden for the dying. We got a burden for the sick. We got a burden for the old folks. We got a burden for the little children. Ain't got no mama or daddy. We're citizens of another country. I remember the day was the time where the church folks raised their kids up to be preachers and missionaries. Now church folks is pushing their children to be ball players and lawyers and doctors. And I want you to know the greatest calling there is to be called and anointed and chosen like Jesus Christ and anointed to preach the gospel. There ain't no greater calling than this. That's the highest calling there is. You may not be counted as much in this whole world, but it ain't what the world thinks about that counts. It's what God thinks about it. It's what counts. And you're saying me. Remember, little church folks as kids, you look out the window, they'd be preaching, having prayer lines, had a little platform built with a bottle of water, and that was their oil. They wasn't playing ball, they were having prayer lines, they were preaching. That's what they used to do. You know why? Because the parents expressed to them, this is the greatest thing is to live for God's Son. The greatest thing is to let God anoint you. The greatest thing is to let God use you. It meant something. They put it in their children. Now this generation is trying to make the children millionaires for their own. All right. When the Bible cuts it off, what would a man profit if he became the whole world and lose his soul? What would a man do? In exchange for his soul. That's why we ain't got many young ministers being raised up no more. We're making them all ball players, and doctors and lawyers. I remember in the 70s, the platform would be full of preachers, all spilled all there. Young men with Bibles, some of them Bibles that big. You know, they was proud to be called. Big old Bible. They had full of zeal, ready, looking around, who's going to the street meet, who's going to the street tomorrow evening. And they weren't about the weather, rain, cold, sleet, the snow. They were ready to go. Hallelujah! That desire in their hearts to get out there and do something for God was greater than the weather. They didn't know who was playing. They didn't know who was ahead in football. They didn't know who was ahead in basketball. They couldn't tell you who the number one basketball player or football player was, who had the most touchdowns, the most yardage. But they could tell you what the Bible said. They could tell you, go into all the world and preach the gospel. Hear the preacher. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved. He that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name shall they cast out devils, speak with new tongues, tread on serpents, drink into deadly poison. Won't hurt you. Lay hands on the sick.